You see, as believers, you need to know that the enemies don't just attack you, they don't just attack your future. What the enemy targets the most is your identity. So when they don't allow you to know your exact personality, when they don't allow you to discover your purpose, how will you fulfill your purpose? So you need to protect your mind. You know what, that Bible verse that talked about the fact that you should guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it are the issues of life. It is so true. It is very true. So you need to guard your heart, protect your heart, so you don't fall for the enemy. Because when you allow those whispering, those inner critic, those people, calling you all sort of name, trying to define you by what you have been through or by who they think you are, which, by the way, not your exact identity in God. When you allow people just to throw anything at you and you take it in, before you know it, you start looking yourself from such mirror. You start looking at yourself like, okay, probably they've called you a failure, probably you have failed in the past or something. Then you start looking at yourself as a failure. So you have to protect your mind, you have to guard your heart, you need to be ready so that you don't give room to the enemy, not just to attack your future, but to protect your identity. Because when the enemy gets you, when they try to manipulate your identity by confusing you about your true self, then they can easily manipulate your future, they can easily manipulate you, they can easily get hold or control your life. And that is why you must be very careful. Be careful of what you allow in, be careful of your inner critic, be careful of what image you allow people to place on you as a person. Let me ask you again, do you know you?